what's her name on your podcast?
All right, y'all, we're here with the Comedy Ring podcast. And in studio, fucking guy we wanted to get so long. Always going viral all over. He's got podcasts. He's got fucking, the Thai video. Hilarious. One of our favorite comics in town, Aiden D'Souza.
Happy to be here, guys.
Yeah. And also we got, as always on the podcast,
the King of the Pirates, Ruthless Rat Cano.
King of the Pirates.
King of the Pirates is the new.
That's a new thing.
Pirates are in right now, man. So I got mad. I got mad. Pirates are in. Go watch One Piece. It's amazing. But I got annoyed because I came in here the other night and Stu, one of the bartenders here. Yeah. He's you know what I'm saying. But he was very pirated out. I'm like,
he's like, oh, you were into it.
Butt pirate, yeah.
He's like, shit, I'm into pirates right now.
That's why.
Stu knew this. Somebody told him.
He was swashbuckler.
Stu got the pickup on you. And the possible third mic of this podcast.
The always third mic.
I just,
Sarah L. Scorpion Turner.
L Scorpion.
L Scorpion.
Okay.
L. Scorpion.
What does the L stand for? Lesbian? Or?
Lesbian Scorpion.
Loser?
So we should talk about what just happened. So we're getting ready to do the podcast, and Ravi gets a call, unknown number.
Which I will always pick up because I
Yeah.
assume it's going to be someone asking about tickets.
And I'm going to put it in, I'll clean up the audio, put it at the end of the episode. But it was just the most fobbed out Asian guy being like,
it was somebody doing an accent.
yeah, we're going to find, that'll be a mystery of this podcast. We'll find out, hopefully reveal who that actually
And
was.
I don't know if it was one of my friends. It's definitely got to be a
gotta be one of
comic
your
because the
friends.
friends aren't that funny. Like,
I mean,
they were rolling pretty good.
Your number is accessible via the Comedy Ring, though.
Everywhere,
so somebody
yeah.
might have just called and been like, or it might have been somebody who listens to the podcast. And
Well, no, they mentioned the phone, so they know you work.
yeah, so they may.
It's a friend.
I don't know.
It's one of your friends.
It's got to be a comic though.
I think
it's almost.
He's got some funny friends, though.
It's almost
Yeah.
9 o'clock
What about
on a
Sonny?
Sunday night.
You think
Sonny's in
Sonny would
Mexico.
pull-
No, my brother's in Mexico. He would do some shit like
Sonny
that.
would pull that.
He's not as fun as like that anymore, though. He used to be a lot funner.
That was good. Asian.
He used to be way
Yeah,
cooler.
dude.
He wouldn't do some shit like call me up and pretend to be Chinese anymore.
He used to, though. He used to. No. Sonny was fucking awesome. Like now he's a realtor. He's a dad. He's not,
Realtor.
yeah, he's not fun anymore, man. But like I was going through my Snapchat memories, and fucking this random video just pops up. This is like I guess when
Are you about to destroy his career?
no. He's fine.
This is Sonny Canna, realty.
He's like, what do you mean you're 15? Yeah, no, this is him. This is very recently.
So, am I taking a piss on the street or am I taking a piss on the seat? Where's this guy at? On the street.
Anyways, yeah, like he's just a fun guy, man.
Just him rambling drunk on the street. He's like, see, he used to be awesome. Now he's a bitch. All he does is just
Now he has a family.
Yeah, no, he just
Yeah,
raises
no,
his
no,
kids
no,
like a
no,
fag.
Responsible member of society.
Here's a photo of my daughters. I don't give a fuck. Let's do some blow.
But for the listeners, a little intro. So yeah, Aiden, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long you been doing comedy? Who's your top guys? And how'd you get so fucking funny?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I've only been doing comedy for like less than 2 years.
Sick.
Stand up for like just over a year.
Okay. What did you start with? Were you doing sketches?
I just started doing the
first?
podcast.
Okay. Yo, walking in one again.
No, okay.
Put Dino right here.
Dino Archie just rolls in.
Second time,
I
low
got a
road,
call.
walking in the podcast.
Goddamn taxi over here. I thought it was a show.
Go ahead,
All
go ahead.
over the place.
Yeah.
Like,
It'll be better for the mic.
Um,
Yeah, low road walking in. We just had a weird, crazy Asian prank call before we started the podcast. So
Guy calls up my phone. No, I thought we were like, who could it have been? I think it's Ann Mangot. I'm gonna put my money on Ann Mangot.
actually, yeah, let's bet. Who do we think that was?
don't know.
I say it's one of your friends. It's got to be.
They're
one
not
of your
that
friends.
funny though. I mean, they're funny guys, but not it ain't there.
Who do you think it was, Dar?
what's up, my nigga?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Actually, I'm going to change my note. I think it was Dino.
Now I was like, what? How can I do an Asian accent without it being racist? It was Jackie Chan going, what's up, my nigga?
He said he was a doctor. He's like, it's Dr. Lee. And I'm like, okay. Started talking about the coke nail. Yeah, could have been anyone.
Man, there's the Asian black mixes.
Yeah.
It's underused. They need to tap back into that
Oh,
rush
100%,
hour. That
100%.
rush hour hit, man.
I thought it was going to be a whole genre.
Yeah,
And
they
it
should
just
have.
that's
didn't
what
really
I
take off. Like, just
Black
Fucking
Asian
Asian.
mixed comedy.
I want
Asian
to see
comedy.
more.
They
I saw all I needed to see.
Yeah. I'm waiting for number 4. I want to see another one. I want to see another one.
There's two things I don't like about this.
I'm gonna watch 2 more of them, but then I'll figure it out. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I wanted to get hella stereotypical though.
Yeah.
Like super racist. Did they already do that?
I mean, they kind of did.
They didn't even
really
They could
remember.
go. We could always.
I
do
feel
it
like
more.
they could turn it up a little bit, but not.
They were, when were those? 2000s? In the 2000s?
Early
Yeah,
2000s,
I think
yeah.
around there.
2004 to 2000. No, the first one came out in like 99. And then it was like 04 and then 08.
Well, there's this movie. There's this movie, The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Showing up.
So this one. Have you seen The Last Dragon?
No.
Bro,
You never
watch
seen it?
Last Dragon,
Oh,
dude.
damn.
It's great. Bruce Leroy.
It's a black guy just
Yeah.
as like the lead in like a kung fu movie. It's
Yeah.
sick.
Does he talk? Does he talk? With
I'm
it?
pulling up. Bring up a clip of showing up.
Does he have like a?
It's good music, dude.
Low-key's kind of
All right, I'm in.
Asian voice.
Okay, I'm in.
I didn't think I was, but
Listen, normally I don't want to see a black guy do karate, but if he's got a Chinese accent, I'm in.
This is
the
wild.
shown up trailer. Or something.
Champion in search of the globe. You're Mister. A rock and roll star on the rise.
This shit goes, man. Every black household has this movie.
Oh, this is awesome.
A maniac.
A maniac.
What happened to all the maniacs?
This is a Jewish guy. It's like, oh
Was that guy was just wrestling that woman in the street?
Of Motown.
I don't want you to kill anybody.
Leroy Green, I'm looking for. The little punk thinks he's a kung fu master. I am no master.
You sure look like a master to me.
Yeah, it's definitely the Chinese like volume of speaking. It's like it's much lower.
It was so subtle.
Oh, bro.
yeah.
And the soundtrack had the bars, man, which was awesome. Like, they were great. So they got some good music, too.
Everybody was light.
Yeah, is this bitch supposed to be like Whitney? Like what?
Yeah, everybody was light skinned during this period. There was no black skin.
The age of the light skin.
There
Yeah.
wasn't no dark skin.
Yeah. They're just like, we can do a black karate guy, but we can't do too black. You know? We can't go too far.
Michael Clark Duncan was the first they let in. They're like, damn, this dude.
No, Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes.
yeah,
came
Wesley.
from-
Wesley,
Wesley
that's
Snipes,
true.
for sure.
Wesley,
Yeah, they only could let one in though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
He was it.
Wesley was too black for his own good. He stopped paying
Is Wesley
taxes.
Snipes? Oh, is that okay? I was gonna say
He's in
yeah.
jail. Pay
Okay.
taxes.
He's in jail.
Yeah, he's in prison.
Hey,
No,
good
he
news.
went- He's out.
Oh, he's out now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been
he's
out.
on. It was like
He was
tax
in Dolomite.
Was he?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's him, man. He's
I gotta watch
like,
that.
He created Blade. He's
Okay,
he's- Yeah, Wesley Snipes was. He
What's
was,
the good news?
The good news is The Last Dragon is available on YouTube for free, but it's like playing on
in
a
a
TV,
TV in a
and a Chinese lady is watching it. But you get the movie, though. It's there.
That's how you should watch it like that.
That's
Through her
hilarious.
eyes.
That's how I recommend watching it. She's standing. She's not even sitting.
That's funny.
She's going to change the channel.
Well, speaking of Chinese, two Chinese workers knock over a portion of the Great Wall.
Oh,
They just wanted to bust through to do some construction shit. They were like, fuck this. We're busting through.
Iconic.
Oh, they got that. They got that. Like, they don't care. They're like out of history of however long ago. Like,
do you think they were pretty forgiving for that?
those people are still alive.
Who made the Great Wall of China? Was it Chinese people? or did
Chinese because
have-
they were just like, yeah, these Mongolians are too much.
Yeah. Always to keep them out.
Yeah. They're just like, yeah,
they was
these.
on that Trump shit earlier.
Yeah.
They was the first ones to build.
Yeah. But they like when it did it though. They weren't talking about it.
No. What? Yeah.
The emperor was like, build a war.
These damn Mongolians.
No, that's crazy. That's like the way they say like for the amount that the Mongols like dominated. I don't know that many Mongolian guys. I can't
No,
name
yeah.
one.
I feel
That
like it's
is
one of those
crazy
things people
because-
don't tell you about.
There's a huge percentage of the people that are related to
Yeah.
Genghis Khan because he was just raping everybody.
Hold on.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
They ain't never around to defend themselves. Didn't no one just give it up? You don't
Well,
hear me like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Genghis Khan is
can't
just
smash.
Listen,
You could also just
we're
smash.
not necessarily
All the
we're not
bitches-
necessarily defending Genghis Khan, but we
Commemorating.
can't say he raped everybody.
No, that's
Some of it was consensual.
Some bitches in that town were like, give me that Genghis Khan.
Yeah. He was the man. Some of them were giving it up for free.
There was a thing
true.
about how Genghis Khan, or one of the Khans, sent Pope Innocent at the Vatican like a letter going like, "Yo, straight up, surrender. Like, we're coming for your shit. And Genghis Khan didn't realize how, like, big the Catholics were, right? Like, in that part of the world. I forgot what happened, but yeah, there's like correspondence back and forth between those two. Wow. And the Pope Innocent's like, fucking bring it on, dog. Let's do this.
Yeah, bro.
That shit's so funny when they just get gangster because it's just like all God and like all this type of shit, and then it's just like, let's turn up the fucking heat. You want to go?
He's like, hey, it's whatever, my nigga.
He's ready to go. All right. Fuck all that Jesus shit. Let's kill some motherfuckers.
I've got the Lord and Savior on my side.
There were definitely that's a good point you bring up though. There were definitely because it's true. That's all you ever hear about Genghis Khan is that he was just a ruthless rapist.
Right? Yeah, they keep throwing this.
But there were bitches back then that were like Genghis Khan, like
that's what they do. They try to take down good
Russell Brand.
Yeah, they're going after Russell.
Oh yeah, they're trying to cover Russell.
Until he started saying he didn't want to wear a mask and unvaccinated.
Yeah. Oh, he's been talking shit for a while now. Russell Brand.
Oh yeah.
So you think that's all because he was talking shit?
No. Russell Brand was a maniac when he was. I knew this girl that lives here, some dumb British bitch. And she was that British bitch. Yeah. Sorry, hard on that. I'm using unnecessary words. You guys know. But she was telling some story about how she was like 16 at the fucking club where Reverend Russell Brand was there. But she's lying. She, first of all, was not hot. And it's just like, she's like, yeah, he was like really aggressive with me and my friend. I was like, no, he wasn't. Yeah. He was just like,
That's the worst part. This girl?
Kind of. I did know her. She was a friend of.
He knows a girl who lied once.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say.
She was probably at a place one time. Like that's how it started. She was at the same club as Russell Brand one time. She shouldn't have been there. She was 16. And then over time, the story has now evolved to I was sexually assaulted by fucking Russell Brand. Yeah.
She got Russell branded.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like that, and that's the worst part is that you got to respond to this shit. Like Russell Brand has to come out and be like, "No, I don't know."
He came out ahead. He was like, "Yo, there's something coming down the pike for me."
True.
I do 100% believe he probably has some questionable nights with some women. He had a big party.
Yeah. I could see that, but I say. No, there's no police reports.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about, hey, you're inappropriate versus the hard R.
Yeah.
And with the hard R,
they tried to come at my boy Cristiano Ronaldo with that. Right.
That's
when I turned full misogynist. I was just like, yo, kill this bitch. She's a liar. Literally, okay. Portuguese culture is the funniest thing ever. Like everyone has a picture of Jesus in the house.
Yeah.
No picture is allowed to be above that. But if you do walk into a Portuguese household, it's not uncommon to see a Ronaldo picture right beside it. Like, it's basically the exact same. It's like, nobody would be like, that's disrespectful. They'd be like, in his rightful place. That's where he should be.
That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, getting back to this Brand thing, man. He's been on record saying, I'm a pig, I'm a creep. You know, there's a difference from being a piece of shit and the hard R, and then go, oh, you don't have to even face your accuser.
Yeah.
And it's at this time in 2023 when he's dropping all of this.
The anonymous part of it is tough.
That's kind of tough, man. I need it because if you can see, you go, oh man, shit, that was, you know what, it's coming back to me or something. It's like, you just, he said he's been with thousands of women.
Yeah. I mean, he was with Katy Perry. It's like, yo, you're hitting this high-level snatch, and then other bitches are just fucking offering it at you.
What? He was with Katy Perry. That was Pete Katy Perry, too.
Yeah.
Not skip the dicks Katy Perry.
Not crying on American Idol, Katy Perry.
We're not all like you, Darren. We all don't want to fuck Matthew Perry.
Dude, that clip of, I think it's like a fat Australian kid on American Idol, and just like talking about like school, or no, he must have been American. He's talking about his school getting shot up, and she just starts crying, and he's just like, he's like, what's going on, Katie? And he's like, tell me what's up. She's like, it's not fair. He's like, facts. It's the funniest, dead ass though. She's like, kids are dying every day. He's like, straight up. It's the funniest exchange.
He's like, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
But I mean, he's also been sober for a long time, Russell Brand.
Yeah. So, but then the rub is that some guys do take the coochie. Yeah. So you can't. You just, it's
shout out fucking
6. Shout out over Genghis Khan, man. I don't know, maybe I don't know if he did or didn't, but it's like, yo, man, this Russell Brand one though. They're gonna have to prove this.
It is weird because he lately has been on this whole. He was just like whatever charming actor dude, but now he's like this counterculture dude. Like he like speaking facts.
Yeah,
so
he sits there and like gives
are they
like
coming for him or
thought out
for sure.
think pieces. Basically, like
he'll show up on like shows and just have like pages of notes and be like,
and like he'll go on like super like left wing shows and they're like trying to fucking like attack him and get him to break, and he's just calm as shit. And he's been a comedian and an actor for a long time, so he like kind of shuts everything down pretty fast. He like sticks to the point.
More capable with language than the people that he's
and he's British too. So he already
he's got that charm. He's got that thing. He can say certain things that they kind of like allow him to say that, you know. I mean, but it's not like you have to be. Norm would do that too. Norm would fucking talk some shit. Like, you can't say that.
He's talking against the war. You talk against the war. You have too many followers.
Ukraine.
Yep.
Who's still on that?
Have they not won yet? Like, what the
Who the fuck is still on the let's save
you? You hear about like the 100-Year War, and you're like, how's this
embarrassing?
Yeah, that's insane.
It's like Boomer. It's just like, okay, Boomer.
Yeah, it's like
still supporting.
Yeah, it's like somebody like coming to you now and just being like, aren't you worried about COVID? What? Dude,
I'll take.
What are you talking about?
Every once in a while, somebody you see him in a mask and you're just like, you coward.
Yeah. But like,
you embarrassed.
Straight up. In what is it right now? September of 2023.
Yeah.
I'll tear down a Ukrainian flag way before I tear down the trans flag. I'll say it right now. I hate seeing the Ukrainian flag. Why is it up?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shit.
Look, all they should do is just add a U to the LGBTU.
Add Ukraine to it. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know a single Ukrainian. Straight up, I don't know one.
I was in Toronto, and they got a bunch of Ukrainians, man. Yeah. And this one dude walks by with a flag, like in a neighborhood, because it's like not a busy street. There wasn't a bunch of other, you know what I mean?
It's not a parade.
If it was a parade, then I'm like, I don't mind a bunch of Ukrainian flags, but it's just one. Yeah. I felt like I was looking at the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
I was offended.
Yeah.
I was offended somehow.
Well, so why does he have that? Is he trying to get pussy? Like, is he trying to get like war sympathy pussy? Like, why do you have a Ukraine flag in the street?
I was offended. Yeah. Like, it was weird, man.
Even their flag is terrible. It's like,
the
blue represents the sky and the yellow's the grain. Like,
is that what it is?
Come on.
I know more Mongolians than Ukrainians. I'm thinking right now.
I almost ripped down.
I'm happy to say.
Flag.
Dino said that, not me, by the way.
But you thought you wanted to do it.
Dino's pissed he never got any of that money. It's like,
Where'd that
if I was in on it, I would have been all in.
1,000. Because white people get to say, "Nah, I gave you your reparations. I donated
it went to 4 bitches that got we got a real estate fucking profile like they're Oprah now. They own half of Maui.
Yeah, man. So
that was the biggest scam of all time.
I want to rip down their flag, man. Whenever I see whenever I'm on the road and I see a restaurant that goes, "We're Black Lives Matter friendly," I leave. I turn around. I
want nothing to do with that shit. Well, and like, especially, it's funny to see it in this, but like those little stickers that like the like pride flags and stuff, they're like that's like. This is Vancouver. You don't need that. There's just like if you're gay or whatever, you're welcome to come in here. We're not going to spit on you or whatever. Like you don't need to.
It's super inclusive. I've never felt
like it's kind of weird that they have it up there. It's kind of almost seems like it's like a trick. It's like we're cool with you guys. Yeah, come on in here. Like it's like it's not like there's like a fucking picture of like a like a luchador mask or whatever. It's like if you're Mexican, it's fine. You can come. We're cool with Mexicans, by the way. You guys can come in here. We're not gonna kick you out.
Lucha lives matter.
Lucha lives do matter.
It's weird to just alienate. Like just be like we're fine with you guys.
And you're like I didn't know you. I didn't know you weren't.
Yeah, put it up if you're not. You don't need to
like. That is true. It's like, imagine you just walked into a restaurant, like, just so you know, we serve your kind.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. It's like we're cool with you. We're cool with you guys.
That's why I don't like Portland, man. That whole city is a big Black Lives Matter sign on the fucking thing, and
it's just a ton of whites, right?
Dingy.
Just dingy whites.
Violent.
Dingy violent whites. Ready to defend.
We should
ready to defend things they don't even believe in.
Oh man, we should put up a Lucha Lives Matter on all of our shit, and then we'll still have some white motherfucker come in here and be like, "Why the Lucha lives matter. What about my life? I'm like, no, we're not saying that. We're just saying right now.
Their
Lucha's
lives
needed
matter.
right now.
Yeah.
Lucha's
They've
needed
been
right
dealing
now.
with a lot.
These guys are risking their lives off the top rope.
See us, man. Lucha lives matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio Jr. Man.
I just
my
think it's
favorite wrestler. That was my favorite.
Oh, yeah, me
wrestler.
too.
Sick.
Rey Mysterio, yeah. The Hood
Yeah,
fucked
little
with Rey
Mexicans,
Mysterio and
man.
Jeff Hardy the most.
Oh, yeah.
Hood like Hardy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Hood loves Jeff Hardy.
Really?
100%.
Jeff Hardy
They just want his jacket.
Jeff Hardy was at a time, man, if he didn't
Nah,
fuck
Jeff Hardy-
around too much, he could have.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Jeff Jarrett. That's why in my head it was all confused. Yeah, Jeff
Even
Hardy.
even like the son of the guy that Rey Mysterio killed, even that kid probably like. Rey Mysterio's fucking rules, dude. I mean, I know he killed my dad, but
Rey Mysterio killed a guy.
in
match
the
in
ring,
Mexico,
dude,
yeah.
he
It
straight
was
up
like-
killed a dude with a
It was a guy he
619.
like grew up with too. Like
Yeah.
he hit him with
my
a
God, I
619.
didn't
Oh,
even
The
yeah.
guy
know
died, bro. He couldn't take it.
Damn, man, this is a movie right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It was terrible.
Amazing.
Sorry?
didn't
No,
get
because it's in
gold.
the ring. It's nasty.
You know it ate him up because Rey Mysterio's a saint.
Yeah.
There's no way
Yeah.
he's not no good
Yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah.
That's why he wears a mask. He has no skeletons in his closet.
But you know, part of him was happy that he killed a guy with his finish.
You ever see the video of the black guy going like he get his legs up? Like,
Yeah, it's, you know, he just like he swing his legs to the side. Yeah.
Dude, Rey Mysterio was insane.
Yeah.
Like especially at his size, dude. He was tiny. I remember when he first showed up in WCW, and I'm like, this guy's.
Yo, that shit's
I've never seen.
embarrassing. Yeah, like you died from that. Like he's like 5'3". That's true. 120 pounds.
But he's
and
so
like,
good though.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, there were probably other people like, yo, he could.
No, that's true.
His
Getting,
like a little Zorro.
getting killed by Rey Mysterio is like living like 200 years ago and dying from a bee sting. It's like, what a pussy.
Yeah.
Where are her glasses? He can't see without his glasses.
Yeah.
That's a micro reference.
Yeah, like getting killed by Puss in Boots or something. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, Puss in Boots, like a Zorro, like dangerous, but it's like you just a little cute little thing.
The
Mysterio.
craziest part is he had to finish the match. So like the guy's dead, and Ray still had to go
Dude,
for the
Easy
finish.
because it's been a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no kick.
Yeah. The ref just keeps counting. 5, 6, 7. Oh shit! This guy's dead. Yo.
Yeah, they just throw the leg up.
No, but the wrestlers, they're just like, man, this guy's really selling right now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about. Didn't somebody? You guys were just talking about. Somebody died.
Owen Hart died.
And and they just kept going. Right?
So Owen Hart used to do this
Yeah.
gimmick as the Blue Blazer. So
was
he
a
would
hit.
drop in like suspended, come down like a superhero. The cable snapped. He fell like 60, 80 feet, whatever it was. He landed in the ring.
Oh.
And
Spotlight on him and all. I'm like,
I was
Dude,
9
he
years
was-
old
yeah, it was
when
an
Owen Hart
intro.
died, and I was watching live on pay-per-view, and I'm just like, what the fuck is that? I thought you just assume it's all part of the show.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to black, it comes back, and JR is just like, I need to tell everyone that Owen Hart passed away. And everyone's like, and they just continued the show. So Undertaker had to come up right after.
The Undertaker clip is sick. There's
Goes black again. Undertaker goes.
It shows
not a
Undertaker in
fucking
the ring.
pussy like that bitch Owen Hart. I will never die. Undertaker lives.
I'm already dead.
So Undertaker had to come out, and he's all shaken up because one of his boys. It's like if a comic died, and you gotta follow, like you gotta go up.
Oh,
and like, shit.
I killed.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm definitely the
Yeah.
fact that I'm
That'd be
alive.
so easy though. You're like,
already
well,
better.
I'm just gonna do his jokes. He's not using me.
But hey man.
And you
The
guys
show must
before the
go
pod
on.
were talking about Benoit, right? So
Oh yeah,
Benoit, yeah,
Benoit's a
legend.
crazy story. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've never seen that Dark Side of the Ring episode about Benoit, it's 2 parts.
no, I just watched the Come Town Nick doing the movie about Benoit.
That would be good. No, but his son looks exactly like him, and he's trying to get signed to one of the companies. And they
The one that's alive?
yeah, because he was like from a first marriage, so Benoit. just killed,
Oh,
like, his-
okay.
He looks just
Oh,
like
so that's why he was just like,
Yeah.
So he was happy his dad killed the second family. He was just like, he left
Yeah.
our family and went and started a new one. I'm glad he killed those fucks.
Yeah, I don't think he did it.
Dude, I didn't realize. Dara just told me there was, or somebody said there was a conspiracy.
There's another. There's Kevin Sullivan, man.
Yeah.
He was. I think he.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I'm the easiest to hook with any conspiracy because it's just I'm in no matter what. You don't even have to really explain it that much. Just tell me there is one. I'm like, that's
Who is Kevin Sullivan?
He was the booker for WCW, and Chris Benoit started dating Kevin Sullivan's wife, and that's the woman that her name was Woman actually, or gimmick. But that's how bad wrestling was in the 90s. It was like, you're a woman. Get out of here. That was her name. But yeah, so Benoit married her, and then they had the kid, and then Benoit just took them both out. But so the theory is, though, that Kevin Sullivan, though, lived in Atlanta.
Allegedly.
This is all allegedly. Yeah, I don't know.
He allegedly took him out. Yeah, that's not proven.
It's all allegedly.
Yeah, I never saw that. I definitely didn't see
Kevin
him
Sullivan,
doing that.
I think he did it, man.
Yeah.
He was all into the occult and shit. Something happened. Yeah. Wrestling fans back me up on this. Please.
Yeah.
Lucha Lives Matter. Please.
And Owens was a hit. Owen Hart's was a hit.
I've never heard that. That's
I'm just
interesting
making
theory.
that.
It was.
Why not?
It was. Yeah.
No,
Those-
McMahon apparently just cheaped out on the company that fucking rigged it up.
No. Bret Hart, the brother, was supposed to do something, and he was supposed to take the dive or something.
Yeah. This is true.
This sounds like I'm making it up.
Okay.
This is true.
I was just like, all right, we're blaming it on the brother. I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, the Montreal Screwjob.
Right.
Bret was leaving. There's like
Bring it
3
down.
documentaries about it. They're all great.
Yeah.
But the Knowledge Network in Canada was filming Bret Hart for this
The
documentary.
Knowledge Network.
Yeah, called Wrestling Madness
God,
way back.
Canada's so gay.
So Knowledge
We have a
Network-
4-part series on maple syrup,
Yeah.
followed by our
Dude,
16-part
yeah.
series on
And then
Bret
we're just like, I
Hart.
don't understand why our entertainment's so bad. Like, the Knowledge
Bret-
Network.
Brett was leaving because Vince couldn't afford to pay him, so he's going to WCW. WCW was going to pay him $20 million at the time, which is huge. So he was going to leave, but he had the title. And Vince is like, "Well, your contract expires November 20th. We're in Montreal for Survivor Series. Drop the belt to Shawn." Mm-hmm. Basically, Shawn was just a harsh menace at the time because he was just coked out all the time, and he straight up told Brett like he was like Brett went out. Yeah, he was Darth
The heartbreak kid,
He
man.
was, dude, and he was just a menace. So he goes.
He kicked the bitch in the again. That sweet chin music,
Oh,
man.
Whoa!
He said, "Bitch, 5A." That was my favorite.
There's a clip of
Favorite move.
there was this the original chick, Sunny, was like a diva. And she was like a clean cut girl, whatever, and then she started fucking around with Shawn. There's a video
Yeah,
of
Shawn was
her
that
interviewing
nigga
Shawn.
forever.
Yeah, she's sitting on Shawn's lap, and Shawn is clearly fingering her in the interview. It's crazy.
During the
live, and she's getting felt up. It's crazy.
We used to be a fucking real society.
It was the Attitude Era. You can do whatever.
No, I mean, that's
Goldust was the first.
Oh my
Trans,
god!
yeah,
Hold on,
Goldust
hold on.
was the first
Okay, there was this guy.
trans wrestler.
There was
Yeah,
this
for
guy
sure.
named Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson was this
Jacked.
350-pound jacked black guy. Like, he was huge. Like, this was this Ahmed Johnson right here.
Oh,
so,
sick.
Ahmed Johnson, massive.
River Plunge.
This Pearl River Plunge. He was a monster. He's from Colorado. He was dope. So there's a moment where he gets
His big black ass was in Colorado?
yeah.
What the
So there
fuck?
was a storyline. He gets
He can
knocked
go wherever
out.
he wants.
Yeah.
Even in Colorado.
I'm just saying how or why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure, man. Yeah. The clan dude was like, oh, let me open that
He just
door
doesn't
for
strike.
you.
He just doesn't
We'll
strike me
change the team name to the Colorado Blackies.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
I'm just saying he doesn't strike me as a mountain man.
No,
Like,
Ahmed Johnson was so ahead of his time. So he's in the company and he gets knocked out. He was supposed to go for the Intercontinental title, which Goldust had. That was like the second most important title at the time. So Goldust, Ahmed Johnson gets knocked out, and they're all trying to resuscitate him. They're giving him the fucking,
the AED.
jumping
Is it a gimmick or he really got knocked?
No, it was a gimmick. So they just told him to lay there
Okay,
and just
yeah,
sell it.
Okay.
Goldust shows up and he's like, right? And then he gets up there and he starts making out with Ahmed Johnson. Hold on, I gotta pull this shit up.
He goes tongue and
he
mouth.
got pissed. Because they didn't tell him that was going to happen.
Of course he did. Yeah.
It was.
Of course he did.
It cost him a lot too. Because what's up? Oh, you guys leaving? Okay, we'll be out. Okay, we'll be out. Yeah.
Shout out to Christian, the owner of Holy Chow. Best guy
yeah.
around.
Yeah, you just talk to the bartender.
All right, let's pause.
We'll pause. Talk about scamming the gyms here. This is too funny.
That's it, man. So I jogged there to let them know I'm serious.
I give it sweat.
Sweating. I came in dripping, so you're not doing me no favor.
Yeah.
I'm in the streets with it.
Yeah.
So I said I signed up for the day thing, and he goes, huh? Already was trying to act stumbled, and I said, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you don't know about the free?
I said, yeah. I said, you don't know what I'm talking about. He goes, you have an email, and I showed him, And he was like, oh, I said, oh, no one does this? They don't do the thing? He goes, oh, no, well, just sit over there. So I sit down. I wait for the mammy to, I didn't know who was coming. I look over the shoulder. The mammy, kind of, AI. They're AI. They're all AI.
Yeah.
And then she goes, and she goes, what brings you in today? I go, hey. I'm like, robot lady.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I'm ready to go. Dude, I'm ready to go, man. I want my day pass. I want the free, we can walk around.
Yeah.
And then she like, so, I see you here. Where do you live? Where you from? And where your accent? All of them stupid questions, so I'm giving her muggle answers.
Yeah.
I go, and I'm doing muggle tone talk. Oh, Vancouver. Yeah. I'm mocking her. I go, Vancouver. And then she go, oh. And then she look at the thing, because I always write a fake name. And I do an address that's real. It's like one of my old addresses, but I'll just throw some numbers on, but a real street.
Yeah.
So I go, she goes, hey, what's your name? And I already wrote it on the emergency card, but I wrote, so she goes, hey, what's your name? And I go, Dino, Dan. Dan.
Dano. What's up, my boys? I go, Dano.
My friends call me Dino. I'm Dan.
My government name.
Dan Archer. Dan Archer. Dan Archer. You don't want to go too crazy because then you're gonna slip up.
Remember it.
Yeah, she's like, your name's Ron.
And she's going, Ron.
Yeah,
you're just like,
you're not listening at all. Yeah.
So I said, Dan, that's my name. And she goes, Vancouver, Harwood Street. I said, yes,
that's it. That's the spot.
And I'm just like, how many more muggle exchanges do we got to do? And then I go, yes, Harwood. And she goes, is that? She like kind of tried to look like she found a memory.
Yeah.
Some kind of it was like an AI trying to act human. Right. Like they go.
They Google search Harwood Street.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the scene of the murders? And
The Harwood murders.
How could I forget?
Yeah,
that's exactly how she was doing. I was like, she goes, is that in the West End? I go,
She's trying to get you though.
No, but that's the thing, is that's what they're supposed to do. Like they're trained to be like not even human, because they're like, you have to like create rapport with them right away. So make it as weird as possible immediately. Yeah. So like she just had to rack her brain for something to do with Vancouver and just be like, oh, is that on Granville Street? Like
Vancouver has water. Are you a fisherman?
Yeah. Like instead of just acting like a person, like
it was incredible. And I go, this is what muggles do.
Yeah, as if you're gonna be like, it's in the West End. Yeah. Sign me up for the annual pass. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that Pet Shop Boys song when I get home.
I go, it is in the West End. I said, right there by Burrard. Muggle time! They love it. They like information. They like useless tidbits.
Oh my!
Because in their head, they're like, it is Bible.
Yeah. That's close to English Bay, right? Yeah.
Like little baby. I said, yeah.
Hey, how long till they change the name of that place?
English Bay.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
Oh yeah.
conquerors.
Yeah.
This is now LGBTQ Bay.
Well,
Just gay Bay.
Whoa. That's the word. Right?
I mean, West End's gay as hell.
Why isn't it that?
Just gay Bay.
You could run for mayor and win if you just campaign.
Yeah.
I am changing English
Literally,
Bay.
I wouldn't have to say anything else besides I'm running on
Bay.
changing English Bay to gay Bay, and I'm the mayor of Vancouver.
Vote for me, AIDS this year.
AIDS 2024.
Bringing it back.
Then what? She tried to sell you a fucking.
Oh, so no, she goes. Yeah, she tries to go. Oh, she look at the address. She goes, so you? I said, I live in Vancouver. She goes, well, our free trial is for people who
Local,
are trying to try it out or something. I said, okay. Then she goes, you'd have to do a day pass. I said, yeah, no problem. And she goes, $25. I said, sign me up to that. I'll pay you for that.
Yeah.
You should have said that off the
I
top.
know, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I walk over to she goes, plus tax. I go, even better, you know.
I know how.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know how paying for things works.
Yeah. I said,
Yeah.
Uncle Sam got to get his.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And
I didn't think it was gonna be 2500 exactly $25. Yeah. Yeah.
Australians always get pissed off about that. Like you always see Australians going like, "You go Texas here, picking horses all in there. It's
Man,
simpler." I'm like, all
In
right.
Ireland, we don't have tax either.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
expect you guys to know how to do
full
math.
Yeah. Australia and Ireland are doing fucking great.
You seem like
fighting and sneaking it up. Like,
Why are they all fucking here then?
and you seem like a guy who purchases things with the exact amount of money. Wait, it's not $25 exactly?
Dar's the type of guy to
Because
show
that's
up.
all I have.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Dar's the type who shows up to a marketplace deal and he's like, "Oh yeah, so $30," and Dar's like, "Oh, see, I only got 20 on."
Yeah.
I have done that before. Buying weed in Ireland, you get a 25 bag, and my move would be I'd show up. With
Why would you do that with drugs? That's the one thing you don't do that with. Show up with less than what you agreed to.
I'd show up with 20 bucks.
Do that with like buying a couch or something.
Irish people are the most hood white people.
Oh yeah.
They do all the hood shit.
Italians got a word. Got something to say.
They
with
got
that.
something to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel
But I feel like Italians did better faster.
Yeah.
In like they got to the money.
They actually
faster.
worked.
And they got the
They tried.
they have something to offer.
Ireland is the most artistic country in the world.
Oh, really?
Was that a you or an R?
Autistic.
Yeah,
That's
you were an
crazy.
R there.
That's crazy. No,
Artistic.
What do you,
What do you mean?
like we have the most artists in the world?
Okay.
Wait.
You have a bunch of drunk writers.
Hold on.
Sinead, I knew you were going to Sinead. She's dead. She ain't doing shit. That was Prince's song number one.
You got Enya. I'll give you Enya.
Yeah, Conor McGregor.
Okay.
Fucking Bono.
These aren't artists.
Conor McGregor. That can't be
It's
the
a terrible list.
That's
I mean,
not
okay,
that's
okay,
not
okay.
an art. Yeah,
Name me one
a
fucking
mixed
Indian
martial
hero.
artist.
There's so many.
God, what? Oh, I'm sucking off little boys' mouths.
That wasn't Gandhi.
That was not
No, that was
that was
he
the
was
Dalai
just
Lama.
revealing a personal moment. What about Gandhi though?
Did we get that?
Do not accuse Gandhi of sucking little boys' mouths.
It was
okay?
girls.
Yeah, it was little girls. It's not
He
gay.
wasn't gay.
He was a straight pedophile, right, dude?
The best kind.
Not bad. Shut up, Gandhi.
Shut up,
Look, you can call pedophiles.
But like, okay,
a
but
lot
what do you
of
mean
things.
artists?
Yeah.
Like just drunk people fucking like dancing or like singing sad songs in a bar is
Like
not
a
art.
poet.
How dare you?
What?
We were the slaves of Europe.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
what
you
we're
guys
saying.
got it worse than we did.
That's what I'm saying.
Indian people? Yeah, you're... Dude, in a cool way, though, like, in Ireland, I never met anyone Indian that wasn't like...
Why would we go there?
Not that-
Well, no, there's a lot of Indian people there. But they all work in an Indian takeaway. They work in a shop like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Through. Doctors or nurses.
Yeah.
And like when I moved here, I was like, holy shit, Indian people are in gangs.
Yeah.
Yo,
that is
so
just a
fucking
BC
funny.
thing.
that blew my
Yeah.
mind.
Oh,
too,
that's.
yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
Indian
Yeah,
people
like-
thug. Like they've been thugging, doing crazy assassin shit forever.
Not in Ireland. Man.
Well, obviously
all
not in
nerds.
Ireland.
Like
Yeah.
when I came here, I was like, oh my god, they're shit.
It's really a Vancouver, like, because you go to like San Fran or you like San Fran, they're all just in IT. Like they're all
Right,
just
yeah.
they're out there just doing that. There's no the Indo-Canadian gang violence. It's really just a Vancouver.
Well, where
It's very admirable.
I was born. I was born in Brampton. They're all in Brampton,
too.
too.
Yeah.
Brampton
We
is
don't-
straight up Brindia.
we don't
Like that's what we
need- yeah.
we called it Brindia or Bangladesh when we were.
I had the craziest one where some guy goes to me. I'm like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "Abbotsford," and I go, "Oh, Abbotsford." He's like, "Yeah, Abbotsford though, not Abistan." I'm like, "What the fuck is Abistan?" He's like, "That's what we call it." I'm like, "Why are you telling me this?" I'm like, "This is terrible."
Are there a lot of Indians out there?
Yeah, the farms.
Farms.
Yeah, farmers.
When I first got here, there were so many Indians like gooned out that I just let them say nigga.
Yeah, thanks. You heard it.
Not
You
like
heard it say it.
Not oh yeah, like amongst each other. If I hear it, you go,
If Sonny Dollywell's listening right now, he's like, "Yes."
yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly.
So now Adrian could go back and unbleep all those episodes of Robbie.
You can find those on our Patreon.
Yeah, go to the Patreon for that now. Yeah,
Dude, what person is just like, I'll give him the $5. I really got to hear Robbie say the
Prank call me as a Chinese guy here in a couple of
But yeah, that is very funny that Indian guys are gangsters.
We don't have to be because it's not like we struggle. Like we got nice houses,
Yeah.
you know, got a couple of cars in the driveway.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's
How is as an Indian guy?
yeah.
Is it exhausting all summer to just constantly be at weddings?
No, I gotta MC him.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm
like,
doing the next week is my 4th one this summer.
like if you just happen to know 4 people that are
Yeah.
getting married, your summer's
You
over.
did this
Yeah,
year.
it's done.
Yeah,
I did. This
Yeah,
year.
you
all,
missed-
and all my buddies are like early 30s now. They're all starting to get
Yeah.
married, and it's rough, man. Because like the amount of Indian people, like, and the problem is now I talk about where it's like I'll do a wedding, and usually brown weddings people aren't paying attention. Some old uncle emceeing,
Right, yeah.
But now they know I MC, so they're like, oh shit, Ravi's emceeing. So everyone's in their seats on time because they know they're gonna get a good show out of the night, and they're just, the bar's closed. They don't care. They're just like, yep, let's
So you
go.
turned it to a hustle.
They basically, yeah, but they're
Yeah,
just
you-
like,
you
it's
rough.
nice, but it is exhausting though because it's a whole week. So I'm
Yeah, that's
the whole
what I
time-
mean.
Can you
Yeah.
just not go?
To some
It's
of them,
frowned upon because then people are like, oh, why didn't you come to the prayer? Why weren't you at the prayer? And I'm like,
Can
well,
you go to the prayer without going to the wedding? Or is it
you got to go to the wedding. The wedding,
wedding,
that's the fun
you're
part.
gearing up for, yeah.
That's why in the prayer
It's
you
fun.
just got to.
And
Have
there's
you ever been to like a traditional Indian wedding?
Yeah,
though?
mine.
No. His doesn't count.
Obvious. What have I been to another Indian person's wedding? No.
Okay. It's not like
To be clear, I barely wanted to go to that.
Oh, Dara shows up to my wedding and was blown away at how everything was just free. Like, he's like, we own the hall too, so I'm just like, oh, there's a bunch of beers there. I'm like, oh, Dara, take
you
some
thought you'd
beers
have
for
to
the road.
pay?
Yeah.
I think he had to pay. When he walked out, he had 4 beers in his pocket.
I was like, oh, take some beers. He's like, how many? I'm like, I don't know, as much as you want. What do you think?
he's got to-go containers,
Yeah,
grabbing
he's
food.
taking it.
Hey,
He's
can
like,
you
this
hold
is-
some beers for me?
Are you using this drink straw?
But the real ceremonial shit, like they light shit on fire. I didn't. It was very too
Oh, I
paid.
didn't do. Yeah, we didn't do any
No,
of
we
that
did
stuff.
shit.
We just.
I rubbed curry all over you.
No.
Oh yeah, we did
There's a
that.
whole.
Yeah, the what do they call it? The haldi, like it's like the turmeric, and they like rub it on you to make your skin glow.
See, that sounds kind of lit though.
I made $1,400.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
that
interactive.
night. Yeah,
You made how much?
$1,400. Just people coming up, throw you 10,
Slap
20.
us. Yeah.
It's like you're a stripper. They're just coming
Basically,
throwing
they come
cash.
out,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
that's
they rub.
funny, man, yeah.
They rub. There's a picture of Alicia Dillon doing it to me.
Your ass.
Yeah, I was like, Alicia, right
some.
there.
Yeah. Twerk
so,
some.
yeah.
I was doing on him said twerk some.
Hey, make that shit jiggle.
yeah, make it do what it do.
You just pay a friend to throw dirt on him.
Yeah,
I always do never
Yeah,
let
here,
you.
it's this thing. So they just call it, Jackie and Alicia, and they're rubbing it on me.
Can anyone do this? Like, at
Yeah, if you're
my
at the
wedding, can I
you
just be
can
like,
do
yo?
it, yeah.
Aiden's like, I'll do it, but can you make it black?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna
Oh, that
use.
shit,
Yeah.
no, that Wu-Tang shirt has never been the same, man. The whole thing's just yellow now. It's terrible. Stains
What is?
terrible.
I saw this on the guest part. What is Pajit? Is it a slur? Pajit?
I've
is
never
it?
heard Pajit.
Interesting.
There's different ones. Like I say,
You
Dipper.
should use it because you hate all the brown comics.
Yeah,
like, as a real
you started
Pajit.
saying Dipper, and I.
A lot of
You
people.
never heard Dipper?
A lot of people.
I didn't-
I've
I didn't-
never heard
Where
Dipper
did you grow
before.
up?
Where did I grow up?
Yeah.
In Ontario, like. 2
What do
hours-
they call brown people?
Refugees out east. It's refugees.
They actually just mostly called them Packies.
Packies too.
Yeah,
Packies
that's
were-
what my sister got called because I was in a white town.
Yeah.
And like, so our family, then like, I stay out of the sun, but like, we tan really fucking
Yeah.
well. So my sister's a girl, so girls tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she go back to school all September. Fucking, she's getting packy. Yeah.
Post 9/11, Packy was like the one they go to the most.
Yeah.
For. Like that was the wild times. But yeah, like Dippers. I started saying Dipper on stage.
I like to hear this, man, because a lot of people, I don't know the racist, well, not racist. It's not really racism, but the terms that would be considered racist,
Right.
slurs. Yeah, I like to learn the lingo, but Canada gets that they didn't speak that lingo.
Yeah.
But
What's the one in
we're the
Ireland I
States
just
all got
heard
it.
recently? There's like one you're not supposed to say in Ireland, but it's like a word that
For what?
I can't remember, but
Against Irish people? Or
against somebody, but it's like a word that we're all like, what, like lackey
Mick.
or something
No,
like that.
Mick is
No,
like the one
it's
for you,
it's
right?
no, it's not for
You
brown
just
people.
said
It's
What about Cooley? Is Cooley bad?
No, Cooley's
Is that
like,
old school? Is that like
that's more like
Cooley
yeah,
sounds like Jive Turkey?
Yeah,
Cooley
not like the
is
Fiji
like-
side of my family.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cooley sounds
That damn coolie over there.
Yeah. I always thought that was a fly. But
what it is, my cool.
I thought it was Jive Turkey. Say, Cooley.
Yeah.
Lay it on me, Cooley.
That's more the Fiji slang. Like my Fiji side of the family, they're all like that's
Oh
like
yeah,
some
okay.
shit.
Yeah, coolie sounds
Like,
like nigga
Yeah.
for India. yeah, like a coolie.
Well, that's how I use dipper, because I would just start, because I'm not going to say the N-word on stage, but I'm like, oh, I can say dipper. And then people were just like so many comments came up to me like, what the fuck is dipper?
Yeah,
like,
I didn't know what
just
that
say
was.
it.
I didn't know
But
what
brown
the
people
fuck
know,
it
because they're like, it's just a, like, Vancouver
But
Surrey
what
thing.
does it mean? Is it like you
Dippers
dip
are
in
just Surrey
sewage?
Jacks. Just, no, they're just dippers. They're just fucking...
But why is the word
like
dipper?
that?
Like
Sorry?
sun dip, like hard dip.
Hard dip. So
Okay.
the dippers. They're just
Yeah.
fucking, they're just the worst kind of,
Yeah, they're like Indian niggas.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. They are. That's what it is. So I'll say dipper
right,
on stage, people are like, oh, okay.
Scratch
And look, they
that.
got their own. The whole
Scratch that other title we had for the podcast. Do that one.
and the whole cast is like it's very similar. Black people are like the black people are the real black people. Light skin, light skin ain't shit. It's, in Indian, it's reversed. They want to be light skin, right?
Yeah.
But the whole cast system
So
is that.
are the darkies coolies?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I know, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it
to
makes
them,
sense.
it's like you work outside. It's like
They're-
lower,
yeah, they're-
like,
they're-
Whereas
niggas.
like my fam would have been like bankers and shit. Like,
Oh, I looked up the word frowned on in Ireland. It's sober.
I remember this
Did you
shit.
just grow
What
up?
is it? What is it?
Pike?
Pikey.
What's
That's what
pikey?
it is.
What's
Yeah,
that?
it's
Pikeys
pikey.
like a word for a traveler.
Like snatch, like
In
in snatch. They're pikeys.
Snatch, Brad Pitt plays a traveler. And they're like
Like a gypsy?
a
Yeah.
gypsy. So
Oh,
they're like a
okay,
class
okay.
of people in Ireland.
But why
that,
is
like,
pikey like?
everyone in Ireland is openly racist to them. They're like fucking, they
I
are
get-
free game in Ireland.
They're like
Racism is
insane.
Why? Why?
well, they're
You know what's so sick about racism is like imagine racist tourism. You're like, man, I really could hate on some pikeys. I'm going to
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always someone to hate on.
Someone needs to
so
make
good about
a racist travel agency.
Yeah.
Where if you want to
Where
be
do you go?
racist to a
Yeah.
specific group
Well,
of
like if you
people,
go to basically anywhere in Canada besides Quebec, you could walk anywhere and just be like, those fucking French Canadians. And like everybody will be like, I know, dude. You could sit there for
Everybody's
hours just
racist
talking
against
shit
French
about that.
I really want to go.
But that
to,
is sick. Like tour, it's like, hate Guatemalans. Have you been to Honduras?
Yeah.
I really want to
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
the fucking Philippines, dude.
Yeah.
I got a bone to pick with these motherfuckers, dude.
Why? You don't like Filipinos?
The Filipino?
My least favorite Asian, Filipinos.
What?
Yeah.
But that's a different type of Asian.
They're jungle Asian.
No.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
people.
No, I feel like they equally messed up a lot of
Fast food restaurants you love?
More so than us, because we get to the point where everyone's like, "Oh, that Tim Hortons run by a bunch of dippers. They suck," and they do. But the flips are in there, and they're equally messing
So
it
you
up.
guthe guys got the fast food wars.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
Subway's
like the
been
halal,
ruined.
like the shawarma,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the Zohan.
Yeah.
You got the Persian, the
Dippers are in
Lebanese.
Subway. The flips took over like the chicken places though. Like they really took over that. But we're coming back with Mary Brown's and shit now. The Popeyes
Yeah,
all
so
over by
the
brown
fast
people.
food.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Popeyes is dog shit.
You don't like Popeyes?
I like it when you're there. When you order for delivery, they fucking
Whoa.
blow you. If I ordered it,
Dara, can you tell everyone about your tip for getting extra food?
Oh, this is brilliant.
This is
Sick
fucking
tip.
genius.
This is actually very funny.
Well, two
I've tried
tips.
it,
First, first tip I have.
Suck the guy's dick. Yeah.
No, if you're ordering Uber Eats, you can just say none of the food arrived and do that for months. When I moved here, I got free food for like fucking 5 months.
I think that fucks over the driver though. That does fuck over the
Someone's getting fucked.
What about the picture?
You just like pictures bullshit, and they refund everything. Anyway, second tip, what I do now because they'll catch on to that one. You'll get blocked from Uber.
Right.
So I've lived here 5 years. I was blocked for 2. Blocked for 2. Now I'm back. Now I got a new scheme. This is a go.
This one's great. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put in the notes. You're like, hey, please give me as much food as you have. My wife is pregnant and she won't shut the fuck up. I am begging. I need food, and they just send you like double everything.
Because I was like, what did you order? He's like, just some fries, but they sent like a shit ton of fries.
Fucking fries.
Yeah.
It works. I've done it.
That's
works.
awesome.
It's great.
Why would they not? Man, I've worked at fast food places. I've never, because dude, when you're on the receiving end, if you order like a 10-piece like nuggets and you get 11, 12, you're the happiest guy on planet. You're just like, man, this is the greatest day of my life. Eddie, when I worked there, I would never put 10. Right. I'd always throw in a couple.
This is good people.
What are you doing? Who gives a fuck? Bro, throw in more shit.
Yeah. There was a deal on the McDonald's app the other night that was just 20 nuggets for $4. So I ordered 20 nuggets. No one was on.
You only got one?
My wife went to Beyonce, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna get fucked up. So I just ordered.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing ever. You're like, my wife's going to Beyonce. You're just like, oh, I'm getting into one tonight.
So she shows up. I'm in bed with my dog. Just food all around.
Uber Eats is gonna call the police. They send somebody over.
There's a man trying to kill.
Yeah. No, I ate 20 nuggets in a row, and they just started to taste like metal after like the 15th nugget.
That was the iron. Your were bleeding.
Dude, the sauce just tastes like nothing. I'm like, oh, what am I doing, man? I'm like, I got people who depend on me.
What the fuck depends on you?
Was your dog not sitting there like, what the fuck?
My dog was just watching me. My dog was like, I don't want to eat.
He's really gonna do it.
Yeah, the dog's like pretty hyped about it at the beginning, and then he's like, what the?
The dog is like,
I gotta fucking figure something else out.
Larry was
This
like,
guy's not gonna be around for
Larry's like, okay, there's 20, so I'm gonna get like 2 at least.
You didn't get anything. And he was just like, no, I was giving him little pieces of shit. And he's like, I was full an hour ago. How are you still eating? Like,
that's so funny. Larry's like, he's like a baby, right? So he's just like, man, I'm gonna have to be the man of the house.
Yeah.
This guy is gonna drop it.
I'm
not ready.
I mean, he's already taken after you, jerking off on the couch.
That story is so.
He knocked out, but he's smarter actually. He knocked down the camera to jerk off. Last time you looked at the camera, it was disabled.
Yes, yeah.
He was just jerking off.
I set up. Did I tell you this? I set up like a nanny cam so I can watch my dog when I'm not there.
Yeah. You told me that you got caught beating.
Got caught beating.
Got caught beating.
And this was even worse.
Choking you on one eye.
No, this one's even worse. My wife was chilling with her friends.
Hands are funny, man.
I gotta tell you guys about this. So my wife the other day, she comes to the show yesterday. I dropped her off here, and I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna watch a bit of the show?" Because she never really comes to the shows anymore. So I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna watch a bit of the show? It's packed. It's gonna be a good show." She's like, "Yeah, maybe." And then she goes, "Oh, I actually she had to go to a party." I'm like, "What's this party for?" She's like, "Oh, my friend had a hysterectomy, so she's having an anti-baby party." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What are you doing? Like, this is terrible."
She had an abortion party?
No, just like
That's what I said. Like, it could have been an abortion.
That would make sense. No, she just straight up like, no, we're not having kids anymore. Yeah. So this is the same chick. We were hanging outside of Irish Heather one time, and these two white bitches come up to me, and she goes, "Hey, I know you." And I go, and all the comics are there. I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be gangster." She goes to me, she's like, "Aren't you Faiza's husband?" And I'm like, no one's ever called me.
What did they call the party?
Sounds like
what did they call it?
Anti-baby party.
It's more of a barren womb party.
Yeah.
Like, you're a man, basically. I'm like, I feel like
you're trying to throw it off on the baby.
I want you to be friends with the man, you know?
If my girl told me that, I'd rather she go cheat on me than tell me she would go to that.
Yeah,
I would want to go.
Man, that's the saddest shit I've ever heard in my life.
For sure.
You have such a little going on that you're just, I'm going to throw a party for this.
And call it anti-baby. Like, baby's got to get a bad rap.
Yeah.
Like, the baby isn't
Imagine
even...
you got your fucking balls ripped out. I'd want to be
You
like,
have a party for that?
Dude, I want to... I'm not... Either
You're
that
having-
or
you're
put a gun in my...
You're having a castration party?
Well, like, when you transition eventually, we'll have a party for you.
I'm not coming to that. Fuck that, dude. I'm not even doing shows with him if you guys are. What are you going to put me on the same fucking line?
You don't want to be on with Darlene Turner?
Oh, you killed that JFL spot right away, man.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, you can be on That's Gay.
That's a good show. That's a fun show. They only book amateurs, so yeah. So the other day, my wife, this camera I got to get rid of because it's fucking me over. My wife's a therapist. She was in a session with one of her clients, and I guess she's trying to connect with her. So she goes, "Oh, I have a dog also." So then Faiza goes, "Let me show you my dog." So she pulls up the camera on her phone. So she goes to show her client, pulls it up, and they're looking at it together. And I dropped my dog off at daycare that day, so it's literally just me playing PS5 in a fucking towel on the couch. And my wife's like, oh, sorry.
Why are you cosplaying as Val Venus while you're playing video?
I just got out of the shower. I didn't want to get dressed. I'm like, fuck it. I got 4 hours here to myself. I'm just gonna play.
Throw that camera in the deep.
Yeah.
It's not
What a fucking hilarious moment for that woman. That she now for the rest of the day she's like, I was in my therapist's office and she went to show me footage of her dog and it was just her fat husband sitting on the couch playing
crushing 20 nuggets. I'm on nugget 18 to 20.
He's got sweet and sour sauce all over his face.
She just calls Pfizer. She's like, I'm gonna have to cancel my. I saw your husband.
She's like, you're giving me advice?
Yeah, I'm putting that business out of business, man. It's rough.
Yeah, fuck that. Why can't the dog just leave the dog alone?
Yeah.
Get the cameras off him.
Sorry. I guess, speaking of the gyms, who never missed a gym day? Ahmed Johnson. Let me show you this. Okay.
Bring it back.
This is Ahmed Johnson. This is a shoot, as they say in wrestling. It's a real thing that happened. They told Ahmed Johnson, just chill, just lay down and pretend like you're passed out. And then the EMTs will resuscitate you. Goldust comes out of nowhere. He's like, I got this. And then this is what ensues.
Look at bye-bye. Johnson is still unconscious. They have not been able to bring him around. And Ahmed Johnson is... Wait a minute. What's... Get out there. Come on, get out there. Hey,
Goldust just starts giving him mouth-to-mouth.
Legit mouth to mouth for a few, but the last one is.
That's the most revolting thing I've ever
This
seen.
was 1996, by the way. So he does resuscitate him.
Oh, he's pissed.
Ahmed comes to when he sees the gold makeup on his lips and he freaks out. Just starts breaking shit.
Hey, he was a trooper though, man, for going along with it.
Dude, he took on the entire Nation of Domination. Anyways,
Didn't he legitimately go crazy after that?
Yeah, he put on a lot of weight too.
Yeah, man, because he committed
That shit.
He went 7 degrees of separation or 6 degrees. That whatever when Will Smith kissed the dude. He went with the gimmick.
But he probably didn't. Maybe you think they conned him? They
didn't tell him. He didn't know. He wasn't in on it.
So that was
That's what he's gonna say.
No. He didn't know.
Goldust, if you know Goldust at that time, Goldust, he would have put a finger in his ass.
Yeah, he was pushing
He was
the
a
envelope.
freak.
Yeah.
Goldust found a way to make everything. Just, man, he made this shit. These drag shows with the kids, he made that look like Sunday school. Monday Night Raw was Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
When he came out, and
That's
his
why
dad
the
was
drag shit doesn't bother me, because I'm like, I grew up with
yeah,
this.
Goldust did that. He would just turn it into a whole freak
The
show.
best is that Dusty was just like a big fat guy that wore polka dots and he was all charming and shit. Like, yeah, I'm like,
The hood fucked with Dusty Rhodes,
Dusty
man.
Rhodes is-
When I was in Florida,
Dusty Rhodes was
when I was in Florida, every Uber guy was just like,
baby.
every Uber driver's like, what are you doing in town? I'm like, I'm here for wrestling. They're like, oh, cool, what's happening? I'm like, Dusty Rhodes is going to the Hall of Fame. They literally stopped the car, like, Dusty Rhodes is in right now? And I'm like, yeah, you gotta go. And like, all these guys are like, yo.
in Ontario?
What?
Wrestling? Oh, for sure, yeah, dude.
I mean, I hung out with straight people. I hung out with straight guys who played sports. So,
Yeah, you're a big hockey guy, I guess, yeah.
hockey, then hockey
Wait
just...
a minute, hockey's gay.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
out of hockey, dude, because hockey's too much. Dude.
Byron's bit.
Dude,
Yeah, we just nailed him at the
hockey,
boards.
especially like Southern Ontario is the worst place to fucking play hockey because it is a goddamn religion. It's like how I'd imagine like being in like a small town in Texas, like for football. It's like it's all anybody gives a fuck about. So it's so annoying. Like and yeah, but it's awesome with the guys. You get to go around sexually assaulting women and that like
Made you the man you are today.
Yeah, you all get to put your backwards hats on and go and like get aggressive with gals at the bar. It's awesome, dude. And
honestly, you kept the haircut. So you got the classic hockey player.
No, then I switched to basketball. That was my shit. And then I played a lot of basketball. I know, yeah. It got a lot harder the older I got because people kept growing, and I had to get way better at shooting from very long distances.
This is one of my favorite Goldust clips. Goldust and Booker T go to a 7-Eleven. And Booker T's at the 7-Eleven trying to get a Slurpee cup with his name on it.
What the fuck is it doing that?
Fuck you. Watch this.
We moved on. He's like, look at him beating up this brown guy at 7-Eleven.
No, Booker
Beat the
T.
fuck out of this
Booker T's a
dipper.
legend. Here, check this out.
Oh, is this
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, but let's talk about it later.
Is Gold Dust fuck this guy or what? Look at his
Looks
face.
like the star.
Yeah.
Have a drink of your sorbet. I'll give you a bite of my
Booker T.
Yeah, he would talk crazy, man.
You can't say that gay shit to a black guy. Man. That's crazy.
That was
yeah.
what Vince McMahon knew, man. He
Yeah.
used to fuck around with all these guys.
Yeah. He was
Wild.
man.
Attitude era, man.
That shit was always so funny to me that like how hard all these like LGBT people and like all the they thems went for the Black Lives Matter. I was like, oh, you guys don't know any black people.
Yeah.
Because if you did, you would know they don't play with gay shit at all. If you guys knew any black people and knew what they thought, you'd try to bring back slavery. Because they do not fuck around with gay shit.
Dude, the brown people and black people are very united on that front.
Yeah.
The wedding I was at recently, this is the thing now, is like all the it's not like the brown chicks now, they're brown chicks are very open to everything. Like they're friends with everybody. So like the wedding I was just at, the chick had 2 like gay friends that were just very flamboyantly gay, and the families, very conservative brown families, right? So these guys are all up in there dancing around and shit and doing all their thing, and you just see all these uncles just like shaking their heads, because we're still like 25 years behind where the movement's at right now. I feel like it's like 91 for us still. Like I don't know, I don't want to use the bathroom after these guys. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like.
I'm trying to get AIDS.
4 times in that one night at that reception party, these guys almost got shit kicked by 4 different guys.
Really?
Because they were just, like.
But what was they doing to get beat?
So you know how gay
That's
guys.
a whole nother
You know how
level,
gay
though.
guys will go up to just a chick and who looks good, and they'll say something just super off base,
Disrespectful.
super, and you can't do this in front of brown guys. So this guy straight up,
Right,
this,
some
one
guy
of the
was talking.
one of the younger cousins shows up. Looks good, obviously.
I'd just be like, oh my
makeup
god,
done.
your tits
No,
look fucking
basically,
amazing.
The
He's
guy
like, what the fuck did you just say about my life?
this
If I
chick's
like women, I'd come all over your
Yeah.
Slut, you fucking stupid
Yeah.
slut.
Yeah.
Jesus
Basically,
Christ, I would do
what he
insane
legit-
things to that ass. It's just like, yeah. If I was straight.
Yeah, no. This guy straight up.
Yeah.
This guy straight up. All the older cousins are there. This guy goes to the 19-year-old chick. Just goes, "Oh, whose face are you sitting on tonight?" And I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
Yeah.
"Well, I want to
Yeah.
beat the shit out of this
Yeah.
guy." I was emceeing the party. I'm like, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him a jacket." They were just being wild, and then they started rubbing up against some of the guys. You can't be doing.
Oh, that's
that.
great. That's
Don't be
assault.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it's like,
So let's get it straight. These gay guys came in, started sexually harassing young girls,
and older brown guys.
and sexually assaulting older brown guys.
Once you sexually harass an uncle,
They're looking to get out of there with their lives.
They were lucky to. Yeah.
These guys were lunatics. These guys was
They need to be locked up.
They just came in.
Put them in gay jail.
We got like
The best
Which is actually just called jail.
Just Vancouver jail. Yeah.
We put them in Gale. The best part is though, you know how they have like the photo booths and shit now, and they'll upload all the pictures after. So every picture of this guy, I just made into a meme after. And he's just posing, dude.
What's he doing in these memes?
He was posing heavy, dude. It was.
So the first one is him sucking me off on I eat 70 chicken nuggets. My dog and wife are watching.
I was waiting for you to say something funny, motherfucker. I thought you left.
Holy shit.
God damn it.
I thought you were gonna pull up a picture.
Oh, yeah. I know, yeah. I'm gonna find it right now.
talking about this gay ass this whole time.
And he's gonna be like, "Oh, hold
Not
on! Before
gonna
that,
show us now.
I got this clip of fucking
He's wondering
Dusty
why-
Rose." Yeah.
He's trying to get his wife pregnant. He's wondering why he just fucks her and then busts on her face. It's like, what are you doing? Finish this shit properly.
Oh, here, look at this guy. This guy, he's a big fella too.
Oh yeah.
That's the guy who's taking that.
Yeah. What did it mean?
We're just looking at
I don't want his LinkedIn profile.
I don't want his headshot.
Oh, here it is, man. I'll check it out.
his boyfriend.
You're like,
He told us a picture of his side nigga. He goes, "Bring him up, baby." That's not that.
This is Henry.
Yeah, he goes, "This him." He goes, "I did a lot of memes of him."
Yeah.
This him.
Took so long.
What
Yeah.
I was most offended by was that he was wearing the garb. That's what offended me the most. He had the curly haired shoes and shit.
I don't know.
Like the curly shoes. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
That was gay.
Yeah, that was good. It looked like it took so long because you photoshopped your cock out of his hand.
He's too fat for me, though. If I was to be with the skinny guy.
He's thinner than you.
No, this guy's way fatter than me. Fuck you.
Who weighs more, this guy or Ravi?
Get a fucking scale right now, man. I'm gonna fucking go at that.
It's hard. It's hard because of the.
How much do you weigh?
Right now, probably I'm walking around probably around 218.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
dude.
get a scale right now.
Are you insane?
What?
218.
Yeah, dude, I'm not that fucking.
Not
I lost some weight.
Not that tall.
All right, yeah. My wedding, I wasn't eating, so I did lose a bit of weight, but there's no reason for it.
I wasn't eating. Yeah.
I
didn't say
I wasn't eating.
This is my
5 times a day.
This is my favorite shit when people have like a wedding or like a vacation coming up. They're just like, all right, I got 3 weeks. It's time. It's like, sir, you're 340 pounds.
If I just don't, I'm just gonna skip lunch for like a week.
Yeah. Let's not start intermittent fasting now. It's not gonna. Yeah.
Oh man, I got 3 weeks. That was it for me. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta fit in there. I just wanted to fit into the outfits.
Just get a bigger thing. Who gives a fuck?
No, because the brown outfits you gotta order from India. So I'm like, all right, I just gotta fit into this. So I had to cut a little just to be able to fit into it.
Doing a weight cut. Ravi's in towels in a fucking sauna. Doing a weight
On his wife's camera.
doing a full weight cut for his wedding. The last few pounds are the hardest.
I'm just riding the bike.
Never missed weight though, so I'm a professional.
All right, well, we should wrap up. This is a fucking great all-star episode here. If you guys ever want to come back, we'll call this the Lucha Lives Matter. This is our parts. Yeah, this is our protect our parts. But let's go around. Dara, anything you want to plug?
If anyone's in Toronto, I'm going to Toronto for shows. Me, Randy J, and Whaler doing a show October 22nd.
Sick.
I have no idea where it is.
Okay, great.
It's
Great plug.
It's going to be called Space Cowboys. It's like
Sick.
a whole
Are you going to use the Corrupt song?
This sounds like
it's generic play, actually. Corrupt has it.
This sounds hella
Space
good.
Boogie Smoke Odyssey. There's a Corrupt. There's a whole.
I didn't know all this.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Aiden?
I'll
what's up, dude?
send my crew out there.
Yeah, you
tell-
have people in Toronto? Oh, the hockey
Everybody
guys.
I know is from Ontario.
Good, sick.
I hate them all. There's a reason I'm
It's
here.
like we just booked the venue ourselves, so and we know no one there. So
No,
we're
I'll send
like,
my
no
cousin
one
and shit.
I love this we talk like you had anything to do with it.
I was the driving force behind it.
Yeah.
With
Were
the
you?
black men into shape like it's 1940.
Oh,
All right.
Dude, the funniest thing about that is his lack of understanding about history.
Yeah, the time.
Because did you hear what he said? He said
1948.
19.
That was a crazy year. I go, oh, things weren't that bad.
Yeah.
I go, that wasn't that bad.
That's when the black family was thriving. What the fuck?
I was like, oh yeah, hey, that was a good time.
Fuck.
That was that sweet spot right before integration, right after.
Aiden,
Right after,
anything
like-
you want to plug or any blacks you want to?
Actually, yeah, I'm glad Jared brought that up. I got a bone to pick, actually.
I'm going to pick with Scandinavians.
Follow me on Instagram, AIDS Life, and Little AIDSy on TikTok, and that's it.
See, that's how you plug there. Dino, what do you got going on, Dino?
I'm tired of niggas.
Yeah, I'll plug.
Yeah, actually, add that to mine.
I'll
too.
plug for Dino.
I'm tired of niggas.
Dino's dropped two
I mean,
specials
that's
on
for
YouTube.
everybody.
He's fucking hilarious.
When I say nigga, I mean everybody. I'm tired of niggas and mammies. I'm sick of people. When I'm done,
Dino's one of the funniest around.
find me. I'm on that catch me if you can type
There you
of
go.
shit. So I'm gonna plug that.
Yeah.
You find me.
Ravi, what you got? That's cool.
I'm gonna be
That's
fucking this
cool.
that guy.
Look at his man. He gonna be with his man.
Me and Marcus we're going to Cancun this week.
Hey, I'm happy for you. You're glowing.
Fizen's like, I'm not going. He's like, great.
Marcus and me are. No, the Comedy Ring on everything. Come to shows. Use
go.
promo code Ruthless. Get you a nice fat discount.
Follow his dog, that dude, Larry.
Yeah, go follow Larry.
You
Larry's
can see
killing it
who
right
we're
now.
talking about. All right, yo.
Set up the Larry live cam. Set up a website with just his.
Get him into wrestling. Lucha Larry. Let's go. All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Comedy Ring Podcast. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, what can I help you with?
I have a problem with my phone.
What's going on?
Too many viruses.
Oh, okay. If you bring it by the store, we can help you out with it.
No. I just,
It's definitely am, right?
You tell me how to fix. You told me the phone is still working no more.
Might be Vegas. Sounds like
I got too much phone on now. I don't know.
it's Vegas.
Who is it?
Can you help me?
Yeah. You gotta come by. Maybe stop watching the porn.
I don't know. I cannot. No, stop that.
Vegas. Is it not Vegas? Did you give him your number or no?
I think it's Am. Who is it?
No, I got a very big hemorrhoid also.
Fuck it.
Endo?
No.
Pang?
No.
Hang.
We're doing a podcast right now.
You're being recorded.
Can you do a podcast? My name is Dr. Lee. I want to be on podcast. I have a podcast.
Well, yeah,
You're on.
you're on.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee. Oh, this is Christian.
Is it?
You're a Christian. I a Christian too.
As long as you're not Muslim, you know?
Yeah, you know how it goes.
No big bomb, no way.
What the fuck is this? This is
No
great.
Muslim, no way.
All right.
No,
Well,
I
Dr.
don't
Lee,
want
what are
to
you a
bury
doctor
my
of?
sister.
Doctor, what?
Are you a
Doctor?
doctor of traditional Chinese medicine?
You got those eagle's feet and shit?
No, I got a very big nail.
Oh, the coke nail. The coke nail.
Big nail, oh, cook nail. Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to grow your pinky nail. You can use that instead of using your key.
Okay.
It's a lot more resourceful.
Yeah, nice little bump.
All right, well, I'm going to be in Mexico for a week, so I don't know. If you need help with the phone, go to the store.
Okay, how about you just put me on the podcast? Fuck the phone.
Yeah, we'll definitely put you on. We'll have you on this week.
What's the name of your podcast?
The Comedy Ring Podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Lee.
Have a good night.
You too. I love you,
All
man.
right.